So, hopefully you just watched my other video. So, welcome to Math, AMI Day 2 Perimeter. Okay, so overall this week, what we're going to go over is we're going to go over some things that you've gone over in the past that should just need to be a refresher. Okay, perimeter very well may be on the ACT, it very well may not. Okay, but it's about a third or fourth grade skill that they can loop around and come back and get. Okay, but we have seen them ask area, like they give you area of a square or rectangle and then want you to figure out the perimeter based off the numbers that they gave. So we have seen something like that. Okay, and we very well may see more stuff like that. Okay, so we need to kind of go back over it. Okay, but after this video there's a Google form. Okay, 5 questions, knock them out, and then you're done with math day other than doing iReady. Okay, also there may be some days that we don't do iReady, we may do reflex instead a day or two. Okay, so make sure you're actually watching and seeing what we're saying. Okay, so let's start with perimeter. Okay, first of all we need to know what perimeter is. Okay, perimeter is the distance around something. Okay, so literally if I bring my beautiful marker box, okay, so right here the perimeter of this is going to be the distance it takes me to walk around here, all the way down here, all the way across, and all the way up. Okay, so it doesn't cover anything in the middle, it's literally just the distance around something. Okay, so with this one it's a rectangle, right? So literally I only have to have 2 of the sides in order to solve. They can't be the opposite sides. They have to be like this, right? They have to form a perpendicular angle. Okay? So, it's a fancy way of saying it has to be 90 degrees. Okay? So, that's the basics of perimeter. So, let's go through some examples, right? Because, Mr. Wright draws beautifully, right? So, you also know I'll never go home without an expo in my pocket accidentally. So, let's start right here. Okay, so it's 3 and 4 on each side, but I want you to notice something. This one looks a lot longer, right? This one seems shorter. So the 3 and the 4. So every time we take the ACT, they give a big spiel about, spiel is a huge conversation about what a model should look like. Because if it doesn't specifically say, a model may show the wrong things in the wrong place, and something called scaling. Okay, so they may draw it incorrectly just to kind of throw you off. They've done things like that in the past and it's not nice. Okay, so do exactly what it tells you to do and you're golden. Okay, but back to this one. Okay, so perimeter, literally what it is it's the distance around. So the first person to comment today was Jonathan, so let's use Jonathan as the example, right? So how long or how far would Jonathan have to walk if he walked up, over, down, and back over? Okay, so literally what that is length, width plus width. Okay, so according to my great math skills, that's 4, 4, 3, 3. Okay, so what's 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3? Okay, 4 plus 4 is 8, 3 plus 3 is 6, so 8 plus 6 is 14. So, one thing is wrong with this situation. Can you tell me what it is? I'm going to give you like 10 seconds to figure that out. Got it yet? So, I didn't put any units. Okay? Units are everything in this situation. Okay? So let's say it was inches on all of them. Okay? So now we've added inches to all of them. So in area, what happens is you multiply the length times the width. But this is perimeter, so literally all we're doing is we're adding the sides together. Okay? So, fun fact. Perimeter does not have inches squared. Let me say that again. Perimeter is not inches squared. That is area. Okay? Perimeter is literally just you walking. It's how many inches it would take you to get around this whole thing if you walked from corner all the way around back to your original corner. Okay? So in this case, the answer was 14 inches. Okay? So, nice, quick, easy. Perimeter isn't all that hard. It's just a process of knowing what to do. Okay? But can we also do it with other shapes that aren't a quadrilateral? Of course. Okay? And let's prove that. Okay? Mr. writes, beautiful square rectangle. Wow. Beautiful triangle. That's what I'm trying to say this morning. Okay? So, it's a triangle. Can we still solve for the perimeter of this? Yeah, very easily. Okay? Because what is perimeter? It's the distance around. Okay? So, the second person who commented this morning was Mitchell. So we're going to use Mitchell as our example here. Okay? So Mitchell starts in this corner right here. Okay? So he walks all the way over here. So he walked 6. He's going to walk all the way up, and that's 8. And then he's going to walk all the way down, that's 5. Okay? Are we missing a fourth measurement? No. Nope, it's a triangle. There's only 3. Also, I think we're going to go over triangles on Thursday, so buckle up. But anyways, okay, so this is what we have. Is there an error? Is there something wrong? Yes, there is. Because again, there are no units. Units are important. Okay? So units are super important. So this is what we get now. Okay? Also, it looks like I need to start writing backwards because I think the mirror is flipped since we're watching it this way. So, I'll work on that. Also, in the future, I may just not do front facing. I may just flip it around and that may help. Okay? But bear with me on this episode. So, basically what we have to figure out is what's 5 plus 6 plus 8. Okay? So, for me, it's easier to add the evens. So, 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus 5 is 19. But guess what? As always, I don't believe me. I don't believe you. That's why we got to show the work. Okay. So, again, boom, there's my work. 8 plus 6 plus 5 equals 19 feet. Okay. So, boom, again, nice, quick, easy. Okay. Not all that difficult. But now we come over here. No, I'm not going to do that to y'all. I could have made this so much more difficult for y'all this morning, but it's only Monday. Give me time. And I will make it more difficult, but not yet. So, again, so far, we've done a rectangle, we've done a triangle. Guess what? We're going to do a bit shape. This one is called what? What is this shape called? Pentagon. Yeah. So what we have is 5 plus 5, 7 plus 7 plus 10. Okay. So as of right now, some of y'all continue to blow me up on here to see what's going on. So, yeah. But these videos are organic. They literally are just what we're doing at all times. Okay? So, it's a live video. So, when things change, they change, and sometimes I'm going to get interrupted. Okay? Just buckle up on. So, anyways. The only other person who has commented on anything this morning is no one, because all of y'all are asleep. Acting like you don't wake up at 8 o'clock on a Monday. How dare you? Kidding. I woke up at like just a little bit before y'all did. So, the person who was texting me was Miss Bell. So, we're going to call this one Miss Bell. Okay? Because Miss Fisher hasn't woken up yet. I'm kidding. She is. But it's a running joke. So, here, Miss Bell starts. She's going to go over 10, up 7, up over 5, down 7. Okay? So, literally it's perimeter. So, it's the distance around something. It's literally it. Okay? So, let's see if we can figure it out. Actually, no, we're not. I'm going to sit here awkwardly for 45 seconds, and you are going to solve this one. About 10 more seconds. All right, so what I would have done in this situation, very quick, very easy. I would have added the duplicates, the doubles together. So I would have added 5 plus 5, 7 plus 7 plus 10. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 7 plus 7 is 14. 10 plus 14, 24 plus 10, 34. So that's 34 yards. Okay. So 34 yards. But what I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be quite this simple on the test. Okay? Because what they're going to say is, you have 34 yards, so how many feet do you have? Or how many inches do you have? They're going to ask you to do something what we call conversion. Okay? That's converting from one unit to another. Okay? So that is also something we may do later in the week. I had originally had it tentatively planned for Friday. Okay, so quick overview of how this week's going to go. Today is perimeter. Tomorrow is area. Wednesday is volume. Thursday I tentatively have for triangles. Friday I had for unit conversion. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to do Thursday. I don't know if we're going to do Friday. So we may pivot and adjust and find a different thing to review and recover from. Okay, but as of right now, the first 3 are set. Now we're going to go into the next step of perimeter. Okay? Because last week we went over these beautiful things called quadrilaterals. Yup. Your favorite things. Okay? So, what you're going to get on some of my questions today is very basically going to be just like this. Again, my drawings are always beautiful and pristine, okay? But this little line here tells me that it matches all of the other sides, so all of them are even. This little square tells me it's a 90-degree angle, okay? So what quadrilateral has all 90 degrees, all sides the same, and has 4 sides, and 2 opposite sides parallel, okay? Yeah, it's a square, okay? So, at the bottom, what I have is a side is 6 inches. Okay? So, can we solve the perimeter of this whole thing even though we only have one side? And that's 6. Can we solve that? Of course. Okay? Because if one side is 6, that means all sides are 6. Right? Yeah. So, can we do 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6? Yeah. Could we do 4 times 6. Yeah. All of those work. Okay. So what's 6 plus 6? 12. 6 plus 6, 12. So what's 12 plus 12? 24. Okay. So again, I'm going to tell you, units are important. Units are important. Units are important. 24 inches. Okay. That was the answer for this one. Also, I've only got one more example left and then this video is done. Okay. So, after you do this, there's going to be a Google form that's posted here in just a few minutes. Okay. You only get one chance on it. One. Okay. Do not rush through it. Do not just go, I'm going to guess. Take a breath. They're not over the moon difficult. Okay. They're just very direct, almost identical to the same things you've seen here in front of us. Or in front of you that I've been putting in front of me. So I guess in front of us. Okay. So they're not terrible, but they're not a cakewalk. Okay. So take your time on them. So last example. Boom. Again, my beautiful art is pristine. I should frame these and sell them because so many people would buy them. Okay. So opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Right angle, right angle, right angle, right angle. So what shape is this? No, it's not a rhombus. Nope, it's not a square. It's a rectangle, right? So what we have to do is, so again, the only other person who's commented so far is Miss Fisher. So Miss Fisher is now going to be the one to walk around this rectangle. Okay. So here Miss Fisher starts. She's going to go up. She's going to go over. She's going to go down. And then she's going to go back across. Okay. So I only see that we have 2 measurements on here. Do we know the other 2? Yeah. Because the opposite side of the 8, so up here, is also 8. The opposite side of the 6 is 6. Okay. So 6 and 8. Boom. Now can we solve this? Heck yeah, we can. Okay. So what's 6 plus 6? 12. 8 plus 8 is 16. So 12 plus 16 is 28. So boom, 28. So one more quick time. Let me review what's going to happen today for math. Okay. You had to watch this video. You take the Google Forms. Okay. That's step 1. That's step 2. You do not have to do the AMI packet if you do those 2 things. Okay. the AMI packet, you can literally just tear out section 2 of math and not do it. If you do watch the video and do the Google form. Okay. One last time. If you do the video in the Google form, you do not do the AMI math packet. Okay. Then what you do is you get on iReady. You don't have to be on there for an hour. You have to complete 2 lessons. Okay. Typically lessons take 15 to 20 minutes per lesson. Okay. So that means if you get on there and get after it, your lessons should be done well before the previous hour mark. Okay. 2 lessons in iReady. That's it. No, you do not have to do reflex today. Okay. What you have to do, video, Google form, 2 lessons. That's it for math. Okay. So if you have questions, concerns, we're going to open up a question category. You can also ask me directly in the math section as well. Okay. So questions, concerns, hit me in the comments. If not, then not. Okay. The teachers are going to be available from 9 to 4 every day. Okay. So if you need something in that time, we can very easily answer it nonstop. Okay. But please, if people have already asked the question, just read what they've written or what we've been told. Okay. Also, please don't get crazy with the comments. Be nice. Okay. Can we do that? So, later.